to Geeklightful. Today I'm back with a new DIY dollhouse kit tutorial, and we will be making a super tiny bedroom which has, of course, a sweets theme, because if you're new to my channel, I'm obsessed with foods and cute things, and sweets are pretty much the cute category of food. So I actually got this kit as a gift from Banggood.com because they wanted me to show you how cute the kits are and how fun they are to make, and you can get your own by visiting their website or clicking on their links in the description box. As you will see, I did modify it quite a bit, but the original kit was also super cute, and this way you can see how we can also change it and give it a theme that you like. So have fun, and here we go! So here's the kit that I received from Banggood. So first we have this little bag with a whole lot of tiny pieces to make the window and probably the bed and the shelves and everything. Then we have some fabric and also tiny little accessories. And finally we have the big pieces to make the wall and the floor. So here are the instructions, and I've done a lot of kits from this company, and the instructions are always in Chinese, but they all include very clear images of what you need to do, so there's no need to understand what's written in Chinese because everything is really clear and simple. These are all the accessories that we're going to cut to decorate our tiny bedroom. This is the floor that came with the kit, and I thought it looked a bit too yellow, so I decided to just print a Google image of some wooden floors. So I'm gonna glue it on with some Mod Podge, just like this. I decided to add a layer of Mod Podge on my floor so it looks a bit more realistic. For one of the walls I chose this blue scrapbook paper. I wanted it to be simple because I wanted to decorate it with some kawaii art that I took on the internet. For the other wall, I chose this ice cream scrapbook paper because I wanted this room to have a sweets theme. Now we're going to glue the wall on the floor. And now we're ready to fill it up with our furniture. For the window, I printed out this wintry scene. I think this would look great, and then I'm simply going to trace around it and then cut off the excess. And now we're ready for the window. And now for the shelf under the window. And finally the doors. And the window is ready. Now we're going to build this tiny nightstand. First we're going to use the 3 pieces that have the same size. Then we'll be taking these 2 pieces that have the same size and gluing one on top and one on the bottom. And we're only missing the drawers. For the handles, I'm going to use these 2 half pearls. So here's the finished nightstand. Here we have all of the pieces we'll need to make the desk. So now we'll glue it all together. Then it's time to glue on the drawers and finally the top. Now I'm going to use these 2 half pearls for the handles. And now the desk is finished. Now to make the chair, I used the seat of the chair to cut out another identical piece in cardboard. Now I'm going to glue this fabric on my cardboard. Now I can glue this on top of my seat. Now I can put the rest of the chair together. Now we're going to make these shelves. First we're going to glue this side piece. Then we're going to glue each shelf. Finally, we'll glue the other side piece. Now our shelves are finished. Now we're going to need these 4 pieces to make the base of the bed. We're going to start by gluing the end piece, and then the pieces that will go inside. So we have the base of the bed. Now we'll do the headpiece. And we can glue these together. And the bed is ready to be decorated. So in the kit they didn't think about making a mattress, and I just thought I would make one, so I used felt for the mattress, and I cut out this piece of pink fabric, and I'm gonna glue this all around just like I did for the chair. This already looks a lot more comfortable. Now for the bedspread, this is a piece of felt that they give you with the kit, and I wanted to use my own polka dot fabric for the cover. So usually I would sew these by hand, but I'm too excited to see it done, so I'm gonna try and glue it with the hot glue. Now we can flip it. Here's our quilt. Now we only have to glue the top. I'm gonna add this piece of pink fabric to make it look like the pink sheets of the bed are folded on top. First, I'm gonna fold the edge of the fabric, being very careful not to burn myself. And then I'm gonna glue this on top of my comforter. Then I'm simply going to fold and glue this end of the fabric. So none of my dolls actually fit in this bed, so I'm just gonna glue everything in place. So now all it needs is a few cushions. I cut out this pink piece of fabric to make one big pillow for the bed. I'm folding this in two and then sewing all around, but leaving this end open so we can put in the filling. Now I'm gonna flip this over and I can fill it up with some stuffing. Now I want my room to have a bit of a sweets theme, so first I'm gonna add my paint to my pillow to make it look like dripping frosting. I'm gonna add my tiny polymer clay sprinkles. Now I'm gonna let this dry for a few hours. I'm gonna do the same thing to the chair, and now the chair will need to dry for a few hours. Now I'm gonna make some cupcake cushions using a cupcake fabric. Now I'm gonna sew these this way so I can then flip it over and have a nice cupcake cushion. Now I can turn it over. And now I can fill it in with some stuffing. Now it's ready to be sewed shut. So now I have two cupcake pillows. Now we're going to make the lamps. So this is what they give you with the kit, but I made another one with some scrapbook paper. First I need to close it off. Now I need to make this shape with this wire. The light goes in here, and we're going to glue this on top of everything. Now this is what we will need for the other lamp. First we're going to glue the fabric to this plastic piece. Then this gold piece goes on top. Then I'm going to put 4 of these pearl beads into the wire. Then we will glue in the other gold piece. And I'll cut off the excess wire. Now I can glue the light into this little hoop. And then glue this on top of everything. Now I'm going to show you how to make a pencil jar for your desk. First you simply have to cut out the very sharp end of the toothpick. Then I'm going to use some acrylic paint to paint on the color of the pen. Then for the tip, simply dip it in the paint. Now let it dry for a few minutes. Then for a bit more realism, you can add a tiny dot of paint at the end of the pen. And now you can put in your pencils in your pencil holder. Now to decorate the room, I have these manga covers that my husband made for me in Photoshop. So I'm going to use some tape to make my mangas a bit more shiny, just like the real ones. Then all you have to do is fold the pieces of tape around it. And now I'm ready to fill it in with some folded paper. Now that my pages are ready, I can fill in my manga. And now the Kitchen Princess collection is ready. To make these tiny notebooks, I'm using the same method I used to make the mangas. And now I can start gluing all the furniture, shelves, and windows in my tiny bedroom. Now I'm ready to install this lamp. First I need to insert these 2 wires into the tiny hole that we made earlier. Like this. And just glue it on the wall. Now I can glue this lamp to the bedside table, right there. Then we simply need to put these wires through the same hole. And now for the lights. So we're gonna twist these 3 together. Now I'm gonna cover this with the tape that they give you with the kit. Now I'm taking the 2 gray wires and connecting them with the black one. Now I'm ready to glue the bed in place. And now for the bedside table. Now the desk. So here is what it looks like without all the tiny accessories. So I'm gonna decorate this with some things that I made, some things that were in the kits, some that I invented, and also some that were in my Re-Ment kits that I have. So you will find the link to this Re-Ment kit in the cards. And now we're gonna fill in this shelf. So gonna put in a whole bunch of these tiny notebooks that we made earlier. And then for the last shelf, I'm gonna put in this tiny cupcake that I got with some gacha. I was thinking it could be kind of a decoration or even a piggy bank. Then I have this tiny box that came with the kit that I made, and I cut out some tiny sweet stickers in it so it could be her cute sticker collection. And finally, all of these tiny booklets. And next, for the back of the desk, I printed out this super cute Gudetama art. And we also have the tiny pencils that we made earlier. And finally, this open notebook that could also be an art book ready to be used. I also made this super fluffy mat from a fluffy sock. And finally, the tiny chair. Here we go, now the kit is finally completed. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I did make a new ASMR unboxing video where I'm showing you some new Re-Ments that I got for Christmas, and they are so cute. I can't wait to show you. So if you want to make sure you don't miss it, you can click on the subscribe button and also turn on the notifications. Don't forget to go check out Bango's huge selection of DIY dollhouse kits. They're super cute and it's really fun to make. So have a wonderful day and God bless you. Bye!